Hi everybody, Yogi Chevy here, and I am with Zen Master Milo here, and I am explaining the 8 steps to healing after an emotional trauma. And yesterday I had spoken about feeling, as feeling being the second step, and just allowing ourselves space to feel, and that's really what it comes down to. And for me, I had to schedule it into my daily routine where I took 20 minutes just to allow myself to sit in one place and feel, right? And over time that turned into a really solid meditation practice, and that's my intention for this step, is that we learn just to be able to sit with ourselves and be quiet, you know? And it's a hard thing to do, and it's like every master that I know of, from Buddha to Jesus to Krishna, you know, teaches us just to sit in meditation and just to be quiet. And that's when we learn, is when we're quiet, right? And we listen. So in that vein, I wanted to introduce another yogic principle, which is like the world is my guru. Like, I can learn from anybody and everybody in my world. And most of you know, where these steps came from was from different gurus that I've studied through the years. And I would really say, if I was going to pick a guru for like a supplemental information, a step 2, it would be Lester Levenson. And Lester Levenson came up with this emotional scale, which goes apathy, grief, fear, lust, anger, pride, courage, acceptance, and peace. And so the goal is to live in CAP there. It's AGFLAP. Apathy, grief, fear, lust, anger, pride, courage, acceptance, and peace. And so my daily goal is to live up in courage, acceptance, and peace, right? And so much of our world that we live in is really stuck down in apathy, grief, fear. And I feel like the leadership in this country is just stuck in like lust and anger, you know? And so when I look at the world through that lens, through that emotional lens, I can really look at my own life and see where I am in that scale. Like, if I'm living in deep apathy, and when I have lived my life in deep apathy, like, I am a complete victim, and I'm a victim of the world. It's like my job, my boss, my wife, my significant other, you know, my children, you know, if people would just do what I wanted them to do, my life would be a lot better. It's like being a victim. And the extreme case of this is like somebody who is like really stuck in that you know, it's like the world, like conspiracy theories, you know, just like it's just out of their control, and they're stuck in that victim role, right? And as we move up in this emotional, you know, from apathy to grief to fear to lust to anger to pride, right? All those are higher energy levels, you know, as we move up that scale, and as we get into like lust, anger, and pride. I mean, lust and anger are not like by any means a spot in our lives where we're not suffering, because we are, but it's a higher energy level, and you can see it in the leadership in our country, right? When we start to break that barrier, and we go from lust, anger, pride, and we start to step into courage, acceptance, and peace, that's where like life really starts to become effortless, and where we start to, what I would say, live in effortless transformation. But we have to release through that scale. We have to go from apathy to peace. And in doing that, right, what I would describe that as is getting rid of all of our knots, you know, all of the things that I say to myself that's just is not true, that I can just start to look at and get rid of. And as I start to shed those I am nots, I can just be up in courage, acceptance, and peace, and in an effortless, really beautiful type of lifestyle. So that is like my intention for this series, and for writing these 8 steps, is that people are able to live their lives up in courage, acceptance, and peace. So you guys are awesome. Again, if you could like and share and subscribe to my YouTube channel, I would be awesome. Me and Zen Master Milo are gonna bounce, and I hope you guys just have the most wonderful, blessed day.